going on, everybody? Throwing up a pickups video here today. It's 10 games, 5 came from garage sales today, and 5 came from a Craigslist pickup yesterday. It was the first time I've ever picked up anything from Craigslist. So that was cool, I'm glad I did. I finally just, I saw a lot of 5 PS2 games for $5. And I messaged the person about it and stuff, and went back and forth. I took the train out a few towns yesterday, picked up the games, everything went smoothly, so that was really cool. Great deal. And something I should do more often, I believe. I don't know why I haven't in the past. But the 5 PS2 games are... There's 2 games here that I really wanted. The other 3 are not. Well, one game I think is supposed to be bad. The other 2 I'm sure aren't. Well, I know this one is not bad. Max Payne 2, The Fall of Max Payne. Although I played this one on the Xbox, and this and the first one I played on the Xbox. I heard that, like, graphically and just performance-wise, they're not as good on the PS2. I guess because the Xbox was just easier for the developer Remedy to publish for or develop for, or they just didn't. The hardware was just better. I know the Xbox was more powerful, so maybe that was the thing. Because originally, I know the first Max Payne originally was PC. And the second game here is Hitman Contracts. I've only really played one Hitman game, and that was Hitman 2. I didn't play it full, but I always liked how you could go about using different methods of taking out your target. Like the one I played, I'm pretty sure it was 2. Or maybe there's another one, but I know you can either come in through the skylight to get the guy, or you could poison the turkey he was going to eat. It was interesting. Third game, Siphon Filter the Omega Strain. I heard this game's not that good, so I don't know if I'm going to bother with it, but for $1 and part of the lot, you can't go wrong. And the 2 I was really interested in are, this one's familiar, Gladius. I always go after Gladius if I can get it, and at $1, Gladius is beyond worth it. And the second one is Manhunt. This is a great game, another great deal at $1. This game is freaking brutal, but it's good. It's a good stealth game that is extremely violent, involving using plastic bag. You're just like in a dude's snuff film. You get well, anyone who's played it knows you're James Earl Cash, you're on death row, and then all of a sudden you wake up, you're not dead, and Starkweather, Lionel Starkweather, is got you in his own personal snuff film in Carcer City, and there's gangs after you and shit, and you gotta kill them. And the higher you go, there's 3 levels of each kill on each weapon. The higher level you get, the better he likes it and stuff. It's a cool game. It's violent as hell though. And you got the best part about the game is that Brian Cox is voicing Starkweather, which is and he does such a great job. He's so just over the top, and just you can tell the guy's enjoying himself. He really plays the character up. It's good. Anybody who doesn't know who Brian Cox is, he was the police chief or whatever, the captain in Super Troopers. He was in X-Men 2. He's been in a bunch of shit. He was in Troy. He's in a great movie called Red. Actually, he was in a movie called Red where these kids kill his dog and he seeks revenge. And then I think he's in the second Red movie with Bruce Willis. I'm not sure. He's in Trick or Treat. He's been in a bunch of shit. He's Brian Cox. He's awesome. But Manhunt's sick. You gotta play this game. Like I said, it's violent as hell, but it's good. It's a good stealth game, and it's actually cool because Carcer City is part of the world of GTA. So I think that's always kind of cool because Carcer City's been mentioned in some GTA games in the past. But anyway, Manhunt. The 5 games I got today. I showed the videos last week that I got. Well, only the one. The Pikmin 2. I actually ended up going back the next day and getting Gauntlet Dark Legacy. It's a PlayStation 2. But they had another garage sale this weekend, same house. And I guess more people were bringing stuff, people they knew or whatever. And they said, it said on Craigslist, the prices were cheaper. And I was like, alright, cool, I'm going to go there. And, I got Pikmin last week. And that was 6. So this week I go, and it was, there was some stuff that wasn't there last week, but the games that still were there from last week, some of them were 3 for $5 instead now. So instead of being 6 for those, and 3 Xbox 360 games are 3 apiece, and so were PlayStation 2 games, but the Wii games are 6. The first 2 that I got from that one were not part of that group. They were in a different area. I guess somebody else brought stuff to sell. The first game is Alien Hominid. Doesn't have its manual, but this was $1. This game always kind of interests me. It's a side scroller with a really cool art style. You're not gonna be able to see it. This freaking flip camera, but it's always looked kind of interesting. I watched videos on it in the past. This one was $1. This one was $3. I took the label off, but it's an awesome game. It's The Simpsons Hit and Run for the GameCube. I actually had a GameCube there for $25 as well, but no need. I have Wii's at my disposal to play GameCube games in. But this is an awesome game. It's, it's a GTA style. It's a pretty much straight GTA ripoff, but in the Simpsons universe, and it's cool. It's fun. I actually beat it on the Cube back in the day. Cool game, and for $3 it's a good deal. Although I need to test this one for sure to make sure it works, because the disc is pretty scratched actually. That one's complete. The next two are Wii games. That would have been 6 last week, but these 3 games here are the 3 I did for 5. And the first one is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat for the Wii. So that's cool. I kind of like the Mortal Kombat games. I'm not super into fighting games, but I can play them for a little bit and then get bored. And the second one here is Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. It is windy as hell out. I don't know if you just heard that. It sucked riding my bike to this garage sale today. The wind was freaking blowing all over the joint. More Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2. This one, I was looking at this one last week for $6, and I was like, no. And it ended up only being 3 for $5, which is like $1.66 or something. If you want to get on point with that. It actually came with its little comic book too, as well as its manual, so that's cool. Never played any of these games. I know these are like the X-Men Legend games. You can use like all types of different characters in the Marvel universe and stuff. So that's cool. Good deals on those. And the last one is Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2 for the 360. This does not have its manual. This one was $3 last week. I just didn't grab it for whatever reason, and I got it for cheaper this week, so that's cool. It's a strategy game. I always looked at this game back. I never played it. I looked at it like, because this is an early Xbox title. This had to be like, 2006. So this is early in the 360's lifespan. And I always looked at it because I was trying to get games for the 360 when I first picked it up. And this is one I looked at, but I never ended up getting. Now I have it, so I'm pretty into strategy games. They're another kind of similar to fighting or racing games. I should say fighting or sport games. I'll get bored after a while. Playing like crazy for like a week or two, and I'll get bored. But yeah, good deals all around. I'm excited with everything I got, especially the Craigslist deal. I was happy to do that because I'm a person that in public I'm weird. Like I act fine in public. I can act fine around people, but it's like I'm like on the inside. I'm like so anxious interacting with like people in places. And I was happy to contact the guy and everything went smoothly. So that was really cool. And I hope to be looking over Craigslist from now on too to see video game stuff. Especially with the garage sales dying down now. I actually had a pretty good November. November's when they usually start to fade away. I mean, you still get the indoor estate sales, but they're few and far between. But yeah, I just wanted to show those real quick, and thanks everybody for checking it out, and have a good day.